So today I'm going to do something just a little different than what I've been doing on my previous videos. I want to talk to you about a little bit of the gear that I'm using. One of my passions outside of hunting is competitive archery, primarily 3D, but anything that allows me to be competitive and shoot my bow, I'm interested in it. So back over 20 years ago, I took a break from competitive archery. I shot really hard and competed quite a bit on the 3D scene in my early teens and all the way up through my early 20s, but then life happened and I had to become an adult, so I took a break for quite some time, and then a year or two ago I started getting back into it. As I got back into it, I was able to use some of my old equipment and then kind of build off of that, and I shot a little bit last year. I shot a new breed bow last year, and I enjoyed it. It shot pretty good for me, but as I started into the end of the hunting season last year, I knew I wanted to get a little bit more serious about it this year, so I wanted to upgrade my equipment. And I shopped and looked at the different new models that were coming out, and waited on the introduction of the new target models, and I finally landed on the Elite Rezult. The thing that sold me on the Elite Rezult is first of all, it had the specs that I like. And I apologize for the road noise. I'm having to do this outside and I don't have anywhere else to do it, so we're going to have to deal with road noise a little bit. But the first thing that sold me on the Elite was the specs. It's a little over 37 inches axle to axle with about a 7-inch brace height. And the speed was adequate for what I was wanting to do with it. So with that being said, the next thing that I wanted to find was a bow that was extremely adjustable. I wanted to be able to fine-tune my draw lengths and my let off, and I wanted to be able to tinker with it enough that I could really find that sweet spot. And the Rezult fit the bill. It met all of those. It checked all those boxes. This is one of the most adjustable bows on the market, in my opinion. I shopped and looked at the different models, and I didn't find anything that had all of the bells and whistles that this bow's got. Limb stops or cable stops, infinite draw length adjustments through a rotating mod system. I'm not going to go into a lot of the specific details on how to adjust this bow because there's plenty of videos out there, but I just want you to know that I've shot it with limb stops and with cable stops, and I've played with my draw length throughout the entire range of what I've shot in the past and into what I'm shooting now. And I've actually increased my draw length by a full almost 3/4 of an inch from what I've been used to shooting in the past. And I know that sounds crazy, but because this bow is so easy to adjust, it's allowed me to make an adjustment quickly and easily and try it and shoot it for a while, see what it does for me, see how my groups improve or digress, and then go from there. And it's been really an eye-opening experience shooting this bow. So I got this bow back the 1st of December. Here we are, it's middle of May right now, and I've just been extremely pleased with it. The set system that they have on this for adjusting the I think they call it the attitude on the cams, and essentially what it's doing is it's pitching the limbs left and right just a little bit and creating cam lean, for lack of a better way of putting it. But what it does is it gives you the ability to tune anything. I have put all sorts of arrows to this bow, and bare shaft tuning through paper, I've been able to make everything shoot a bullet hole, from a 400 spine gold tip all the way up through triple X's, and with all sorts of point weights and different lengths, and you can make anything you want to shoot out of this bow. And I have not adjusted my center shot a single time. I measured it out, I got it parallel with the riser, and I set it in place, and I haven't touched it. The only adjustments that I make on this bow is using the set system and the up and down adjustment on my rest. That's it. No matter what I try to shoot through it, that center shot, I've been able to leave it right where it's at. You also have the ability to adjust, make some adjustments using your cable guard due to the LTR system. Well, I'm not sure that they call this the LTR system, but it's got an adjustable cable rod. It's just infinitely adjustable. I'll break down just a little bit about how this bow is set up and what it's doing for me. I'm shooting this bow at a measured 29 3/8 draw length. For years I shot a 28 or a 28.5 inch draw, and when I got this bow and I started tinkering with it, I wanted to try longer draw lengths. I wanted to try shorter draw lengths. I wanted to try a range of draw length adjustments and let off adjustments to find what worked the best for me. This bow let me do that. So what I've settled on right now is I'm shooting the limb stops at about 80% let off and a 29 3/8 inch draw measured on a draw board. I'm shooting 69 pounds and about a 356 grain arrow, and it shoots 290 feet a second. The arrows that I'm shooting a 22 series gold tip with VaneTech 1.875 vanes. I'm shooting a 4 fletch and an Easton series G-Knock, 27 inches carbon to carbon, and 110 grain point. The release I'm shooting is my old faithful, tried and true Scott Longhorn, the original version of it. This release is over 20 years old, and I've been shooting. I've tried lots of different back tension releases, and this one just fits me. It's more of a comfort thing than anything. I'm shooting Shrewd stabilizers. I think these are 600 Pros. They were on sale. I'm shooting about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little over 6 ounces up front. This is a 28 inch bar, and then this is a 10 inch bar with an extension, so it's giving me about 12 inches here. And on the back I'm shooting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 ounces of weight, and then this Exo Dorker weighs about 2 ounces, so about 17 ounces on the rear on about a 12 inch extension bar. So a podium peep with a yellow clarifier, a Shrewd Nomad scope. I'm shooting the shades on the front and the back with the centering ring on the back, a 3-power lens, feather vision lens. I'm shooting a 10 thou up pin, a Schleit light, and a B3 sight. This is the Hamskea Trinity rest, and I've just got some vibration reducing attachments on here. I'm a big fan of the limb saver stuff. I've got a limb saver on the front and here in the rear, just to try to reduce the vibration a little bit. The bow doesn't have a lot of vibration to it, but just a little bit after the shot, and I try to dampen that as much as possible. I've been really pleased with this bow. It shoots better than I do. They all will, but this bow has allowed me to really get back on track. It has shown me that it shows me how well I can shoot. If I'll do my job, this bow will do its every time, and they all will. But I've really enjoyed being able to shoot this bow. The guys at Razorback Archery there and outside of Ash Flat, Arkansas, were able to get me set up with this rig, and I'm really pleased. So we're going to shoot it a little bit here. I'm going to let you guys see how it fires and listen to the sound, and see if I can hit anything down here with it. So I've got my Reinhardt mini elk out here. It's about 39 yards. We're going to take a few shots here and see if we can't hit anything. I cut some 12 rings in this thing, upper and lower, and I'll take 2 shots at each. too bad. Three out of 4 ain't bad. I'll take it. So that's the Elite Rezult. Again, very satisfied with this product from Elite. It has all the bells and whistles that I'm looking for. I'm one of these guys that likes to adjust and tinker and adjust and tinker until I get it just right. Once I get it just right, I don't mess with it. But I like the ability to be able to make the adjustments that I need and want to make to my equipment without having to run to an archery shop. I made all the adjustments that I make to this bow are done without a press. The only thing I've needed a press for is to get my cam timing exactly the way I want it and to install the peep sight. After that, I've just rocked on with it. The only problem that I've had with it is the factory cable slides that come on these bows. Maybe the quality of them is maybe not as exactly what a man would want on a target bow. So I'm shooting the AAE slippery slide on this bow. I've shot I had an old Hoyt slide that I shot for a little bit and it worked. But what happened is that after 400 or 500 shots probably, my serving on the cables or right where it goes through the slide started to separate. So it wasn't just separating, it was eating it away, it was chewing at it. So I had to take the cables off, reserve them, put them back on and change my slide out. Once I did that, I haven't had any trouble with it since. So if I had one bit of advice, maybe the first thing I would do is put a good quality cable slide on it as soon as you get one. But if you're looking for a good quality target bow that's going to last you a long time and that is going to be infinitely adjustable, this is a 70-pound bow, so I have the ability to shoot, you know, anywhere from the low 60s up through 71 or 2 pounds with this bow, depending upon what kind of game I'm shooting. If I'm shooting indoors or outdoors or field archery or whatever it is, if I can shoot whatever arrows and whatever let off and whatever draw length combination that I need to shoot and I want to shoot, all right here in this one bow, and it's quick and easy. So again, very pleased with this bow. Plenty of speed, plenty of forgiveness, and infinite adjustability. So if you think you're needing one of these, look them up, check them out. Hopefully you've got a little bit of information out of this video that'll help you make your decision. I'm not getting paid a dime for this. I just wanted to share with you what I'm using, and I've held off a long time on this video because I wanted to make sure that I'm completely sold on this product, and I am. So all good stuff here, all good equipment, something I can feel confident in taking me onto the podium with. So y'all go check them out. Thank you.